What up, though? This is Knockouts in 3 Counts. But before we bring you another episode of Podcast Gold, let me tell you about the homies over at Michigan's Finest. Do you ever find yourself trying to get yourself together and thinking, man, this is going to be a great night, but I'm looking for that little extra something? Well, check out our friends at Michigan Finest. If you are into medical marijuana, recreational marijuana, concentrates, vapes, anything of that sort, Michigan's Finest has got you covered. And as you can see here, it's all easily done by their website. It's all curbside, and you'll be in and out in 2 minutes. And they're family owned and operated, so customer service is their number one goal. And now, since they are rocking with Knockouts in 3 Counts, use the code KO3MF. Yes, that's KO3MF. You get 10% off your entire order, but that does exclude featured items and items that are already on sale. But if you use that code, you're getting 10% off your items, and I promise you, either if you're looking for that big knockout or you're ready to hit the sheets for that 3 count, Michigan's Finest will get you together. Tell them Knockouts in 3 Counts sent you, and I promise you, you're going to be having a great night. Peace.
This is the Ring of Honor, a.k.a. Shane T, boy, the baddest champion you ever seen, boy.
This is Mr. Anderson.
This is good old JR Jim Ross, and you are listening.
You're listening to Knockouts in 3 Counts.
We got it, a new world champion! That might be one of the craziest knockouts I've ever seen in my life.
Knockouts in 3 Counts is the podcast, baby! It's the real deal, baby!
Knockouts in 3 Counts starts now.
Ooh, what up, no? It is another Tuesday. I've survived slinging the fucking mail without going postal. This is Knockouts in 3 Counts. If you heard the conversations that were going on before I hit the button, you just might have gone postal. But hey, this weekend's going to be a damn good weekend. GCW The Way I Am rolls into town to Harpo's concert theater and all that shit. And so, since it's coming here, I figured what time better than any to bring back Tommy Vendetta and Karam. Karam's been a long time since he's been on, so we're bringing you a double dose of Knockouts in 3 Counts. What's good, gentlemen?
Tommy's over there hitting his. I haven't seen somebody hit so many dabs since I hung out with my brother. Man.
The Pistons did get fucked, Joey. You are exactly right. That shit's rigged.
What up, Joey?
Yeah,
that's my boy, Joey.
Aren't we used to it by now, man?
What up, Donald?
Donald Holland, always appreciate the positivity, the support. Thank you.
Hell yeah. We definitely mess with Donald Holland over here this type of year. But with that being said, we got a lot to talk about. It's been quite a while since both of you guys have been on the show. I mean, Karam, I was at AEW the other day. And, with that blonde hair you got, it kind of makes you stick out like a sore thumb, dude. So can you tell me about how your Wednesday went, sir? You got in the middle of some shit.
Well, I was clearly booked as head of security.
Top flight security of the world, Craig.
That's what I would tell everybody. They just put me as security, but, I was like, I got the white shoes on. I
got in the building.
The nice hair. And I was just like, I'm just head of security. So I was just walking around. I was like, excuse me, head of security here, the best rent-a-cop that there is. And, I held back.
Dog.
Yeah, dude. I think I made it work. But glad you noticed me. Yeah, best gig of my life.
The best gig of my life.
Yeah, that's what I strive to be as a professional wrestler. I strive to be a fucking extra.
From wrestling in Germany to security on AEW. Hot damn!
I will cancel all my bookings to be head of security.
Hey man, you better watch it. There's some
guys that made good names.
Hey, it worked out for Goldberg's or for Jericho's security, bro.
It did. No, but I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the opportunity and the paycheck. So it's cool.
Hey man, I hope that we can eventually see you up there on TV. I feel like you'd fit just fine over there in AEW. But since I noticed, I felt compelled to ask about your security gig, man, and see if
head of security.
Head of security. Top flight security of the world. Excuse me.
Put some fucking respect on his goddamn
What the hell's
name,
wrong with
right?
this guy?
I'm goddamn. Apparently, I got to give up my hosting duties to somebody else.
You think Karam went to college for 4 years to get a degree in professional security to have you just fucking schmuck him off and some other guy?
Specializing in wrestling security, bro?
Yeah which is probably the most strenuous because you know you're getting attacked.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean going to work knowing you're gonna get fucked up, dude. That's how.
I don't think I have to say anything else. I think you guys just put it on the map. So it was. Hey, dude, I haven't touched weed a day in my life. Okay,
this is actually CBD.
Just because we play a Michigan's Finest commercial, I am just trying to pay my bills, sir. I'm just trying to pay my bills.
We're just.
I'm just trying to pay my bills.
I actually just pack cones with oregano, and that it helps cleanse your liver.
It helps cleanse your liver.
Buddy.
You know that we've talked about that, Tommy. You've been quite fucking busy yourself. You know, as I was showing Corey, I learned how to press new buttons, and one of these new buttons that I learned how to press reminded me of what I saw on social media, courtesy of our friend Hardcam Frio over here. You had quite the meltdown at For Us Wrestling. Can you please explain this to me and explain why do you want to murder Dean Hendricks? And before I do that, I'll let everybody else see your meltdown and let them judge for themselves.
Yeah.
Tiger will get an FU heavyweight title match, and Tommy Vendetta gets nothing.
Never get nothing.
You don't understand how this business works. When Tommy Vendetta shows up, Tommy Vendetta gets what the fuck he wants. You shut the fuck up and wait your turn. I'm not fucking finished.
Yeah, I would think that. Handsome.
I did nothing, huh? I did nothing. You think for 1 second, shut the fuck up and let me talk, you fucking piece of shit. I lost. Sure. I lost to one of these fucking part-timers who's just out here pretending. That's what I did? No, that's not what I did. Those were 4 hell of competitors in the ring, including myself. And I let my guard down for 1 second. And one of these fucking green beans decides he wants to bite off a little bit more than he can fucking chew. Get on, bro! I'm so sick and tired of this next generation. I'm sick to death of these self-entitled, ignorant, self-righteous bitches.
That's not Sports Center?
Love me or hate me, when I get in this ring, I fucking fight. This isn't a fucking joke.
They were trying to forewarn us that the Pistons were going to get screwed.
Some of these little fuckers sitting in the back think that this could just be a part-time job. So for all of those little motherfuckers cowering in the back, gonna come up to me and shake my hand like the bitches they are, let me send a message for you. Dean Hendricks! You want to bite off a lot more than you can fucking swallow. And let me tell you something, you fucking bitch. When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna fucking kill you. It's not a matter of wins or losses. I don't want to submit you. I don't want to pin you. I want to send you to the fucking fucking morgue to identify the body, you fucking bitch! Tommy. I heard you. I heard what you want. I agree with you, actually. Like, it's getting fucking ridiculous. It is. So I can tell you where, and I can tell you when. July 7th, for us wrestling Oops All Bangers 2. Johnny, you misspoke. The loser of this match didn't get nothing. They get a hardcore match with Dean Hendricks.
All right, man. So that was quite the meltdown. And if I were Dean Hendricks, I'd be a little fucking scared right now. So can you just explain to me where the hell this meltdown came from and what's in store for Dean Hendricks? I mean, as if you and that chair didn't tell the story.
Karam doesn't realize it, but he's partly responsible for the meltdown because we had a phone call before that show.
Did we? Oh, we did. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Whenever Karam and I have like an hour-long phone call, it's just us basically bitching about shit that we are pissed off about.
Yeah.
So I was locked and loaded walking into the venue. With all these fresh thoughts, and then
dude, that's good.
Some things transpired at backstage at the show. I'm not gonna get into it. It's not my business to air it all out.
Well, now you gotta. No, I'm kidding.
But long story short, I didn't really appreciate it. I wasn't directly involved. I was indirectly involved in it. So I went out to the ring, and I was not really sending a message to Dean, more so sending a message to this young Michigan generation that's coming up right now.
Is Dean new? I don't know.
Dean, I think he's like a 2-year. I think 2-3 years in, which to me that's still relatively new.
Do I know?
And Karam and I have talked a couple of times about this, and there's a difference in when me and him were coming in, and that's 5 years ago. Compared to how people are coming in now. And Karam and I think have a different model of what people say. We paid our dues. We were setting rings up. We were tearing rings down, but we didn't do that long.
No.
We started getting good, and we started getting to bigger shows, and we started getting more opportunities. And with that came less of that need for us to set the ring up. And that it doesn't mean that we don't ever do it anymore. I've been on shows, I've seen them tearing down a ring. I'll grab a board, I'll grab a couple of chairs. It's not above me. But to me, this new generation, XI is a perfect example. The show's finished. You walk in the back, there was 50 green kids during that show. You walk in the back, there's nobody. It's like a ghost town.
And by the way, to add to that, we didn't do it for long, but me and Josh, we drove Tommy Vendetta. We drove multiple times.
Josh is my middle name. Well, my second middle name. It's Tommy Josh Oliver Vendetta.
Right. But we drove multiple times to to Glory Pro and St. Louis, and all we did was set up and tear down, and we didn't even get spots right away. And so I mean,
I drove to Maine with Jake Something and Rohit Raju. I drove to fucking Maine with them.
Both past guests of the show.
Yeah.
they to be fair, they should have put giving you a match. That's fucked up.
Dude, 100%. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm not
you drove Jake and Danhausen to Maine. And they're just thanks, brother.
Yeah,
thank you.
Appreciate you, dog. Good looks, boo boo.
Good shit, bro.
But no, man. So there's just this complete lack of. It feels like lack of respect to it. And I'm not talking necessarily about me. Hold on, I gotta shut the fuck up out of my cat. Can you get the
I didn't know you could shut the fuck up out of somebody.
Yeah, you can
me either.
You can if you can. I got her out.
If you try,
You just got to be a lovable psychopath. Apparently,
that's it. It's a lovable psycho dad. And but oh shit, well, I was on a roll and I'm high.
About people not having respect.
Yeah. So it's not even necessarily like guys like me and Karam. Like I don't need motherfuckers to come up and shake my hand and like fucking, whoa, this was so nice to me. I don't need all that. Like you come up, you give me a knuckles, like I'm cool with that type of shit. But like the lack of respect to guys like DBA, guys like these upper tier guys in Michigan who earned the respect. And you know, like especially for me, like the thing that pisses me off about this younger generation specifically is the whole just they're too busy clout chasing to realize that this is a business, and that while it is a work per se, there's real effort that goes into it. There's real politics. There's real behind the scenes. Like you can't work at all, and they're too busy just trying to. And this is just my opinion. They're too busy just trying to get clout, trying to get their name out there, trying to get Instagram famous, trying to get a YouTube page going. And like, and I mean, I'm no better. I'm trying to get my own podcast going and shit like that. But like, it's not my main focus. Hence why I only have one episode out right now. Because I get high as hell. And instead of doing a podcast, I'll sit and watch one of my matches back and be like, wow, I'm dog shit. And I pick that shit apart because I just want to be better. And most of these guys, I think I put a post out earlier, most of these guys are going back and watching their footage so they can clip it and put it into a vlog video. And it's like, yeah, that's cool, but are you actually going to get better that way? Or are you just trying to, you know, promote, which is not bad. You got to promote. You have to promote your brand, which is, I think they're doing a good job of doing that like guys like Karam and I didn't do right away because we didn't figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's more so the mentality of like, I'm a professional wrestler. Tommy Vendetta, Karam, we are professional wrestlers. And to me, I'm not everybody in the younger generation either, but like a lot of this younger generation watches it on TV. They're big time fucking fans of it. And they're like, oh, I can do that. And you can be a pro wrestler in doing that, but you're not a pro wrestler. You're just imitating what pro wrestlers do. And that shit's damaging to not only like the business, but it's going to get somebody fucking hurt. Because like the less that you're in a ring training, the less that you give a shit, the more chances of you fucking somebody up, the more chances of an accident happen. They just keep going up and up and up. And like, I don't know. That was mostly why I got like pissed off about it. But I'm excited about wrestling. And they misspoke. They said I got a hardcore match with Dean Hendricks. No. He gets a hardcore match with me. That's how that works.
Boom. That's his TED Talk.
Well, Karam,
you know, Tom Talk.
Speaking of wrestling a lot of places, bro, first of all, tell me about this blonde hair guy. And second of all, you've been over in Germany and doing all kinds of shit, man. So catch us up on some of the shit you've been doing, man.
Yeah, last year I finished off in Germany, and I defended the FIP championship there. Had a good time. It's cool, man. I think it's important to like go out and branch out and, you know, go international. There's different styles and different fans, and I think it's only going to up your craft. So it definitely was worth it, man, and I loved it. Loved every bit of it. I felt like a superstar. But yeah, when I got home, the blonde hair, I just wanted to, I don't know, man. I think it was just time, you know, I thought it was just like everybody's kind of getting that Aquaman look, and I was getting those comparisons all the time. And it was always like I looked like somebody.
Dude, you don't want to be acknowledged, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I just tried to be just a little bit more different, and I think it worked out well. But then and then I did a Effie's Big Gay Brunch in California, which was really cool. And then
so dope, bro.
Yeah,
it's legitimately one of my favorite matches of yours.
Oh, dude, yeah. Fred Rosser is like, man, he was it was awesome. Definitely one of my best matches. It elevated me for sure. And I think that's part of the reason why I'm going to be in the GCW show in Detroit was because of that match specifically. So, yeah, man, I'm excited. I mean, I'm obviously happy that I got all the opportunities, you know, and I guess, you know, but I put myself out there. You just got to put yourself out there. And that was something that
sometimes you're going to eat shit.
Yeah, dude. And I ate shit a lot, but I always like, you got to go.
You got to learn how to like the taste of it.
Well, and you also just got to like know your strengths. Like I knew my strengths. So I knew any opportunity I was given, it was just like, okay, let me do the Evolve seminar because I know I have a look and I know that's what they're looking for at the time. And then, okay, let me go here and let me go here. So it's just like, don't try to do everything. You know, I very much hide my weaknesses and showcase my strengths. And I think my strengths are really good and gives me opportunity. And yeah, dude. So that's pretty much that. But yeah, I'm pumped about it. I don't know what I'm doing at GCW yet, but I'm sure it's going to be fun. I'm not worried about it.
Well, Tommy, we know what the fuck you're doing at GCW. How you feeling with GCW rolling into town? And how you feeling about getting down with Ole Mancer, man? I ran into Ole Mancer in LA when I was at WrestleMania, bro. So, and Karam, I'm really disappointed in you that I was out in LA and we didn't link up. But anyways,
yay.
Hey, bro, I was at Effie's Big Gay Brunch in Chicago when Uncle Chase did it, bro.
Did we say what up?
What happened?
Did we say what up? Sorry to cut off Josh's thing. But like, did we say hi there or no? I can't even remember.
No, I didn't run into you at all. I didn't even know you were down there. If I would have knew, bro, we'd have linked. I was all over the place, bro. We were backstage with Mega Ran before Mickey James went and fucking sang and shit.
Brunch?
Not this one, but I was at the one in Chicago when Uncle Chase was on it. No, I know you are, but I'm saying if you were there in LA, you're talking Mania weekend, right?
Yeah. You know,
I was there from Thursday to Tuesday.
This is your fault. I'm just gonna blame it on you.
What the fuck?
We have a hashtag.
It's my fault.
We have a hashtag that says blame Kyle.
Yeah.
God damn it. Fuck you.
I'm getting him on a t-shirt, bro. I'm getting it on a t-shirt. Blame Kyle.
You know, we have t-shirts too that you guys can buy. Get you a Knockouts and 3 Count shirt, courtesy of the American Kaiju Lindsay Snow. But that's another story for another time. But, you know, Tommy, GCW is coming back into town. And you've got Ole Mancer. You know, here's the question: are you guys going to have light beers after the match? And if so, what kind of light beers? And then tell me how you feel about this match.
Well, I mean, my
favorite type, you shut up.
My favorite type of light beer is sativa. So I mean that probably, if he's down for some that I'd be cool. But you know, I might have a brewski afterwards. It depends on if my jaw is getting wired shut or not. But no, I'm amped, man. You know, I'm amped. They're coming back to Detroit. I got the call. I can't say no to a good fight. And Mance and I are gonna go out there and probably do a lot of stupid shit to each other, and then be all right. It'll be fun.
Gonna be a fight, though. You know what I mean? I don't even think it's like.
Yeah, dude, it's not gonna be a pro wrestler.
No, hell no.
Anybody
Look,
who's
man,
coming for like a
like last time you were here, last time GCW came to Detroit, you took a fucking spill off the stage.
I saw
that.
And
I never. That was it Shane Mercer, right? Tossed you up, gorilla pressed you off the stage. You gotta stay away from that. Just stay away from the stage, all right? Don't go near that stage, bro.
Don't pull out the scaffold, all right? We know they got a pretty rickety scaffold.
Oh, fuck no,
no stage diving for Tommy Vendetta, bro.
Keep that scaffold away.
Tommy Vendetta says yes to all the shit I say no to.
That's facts, though.
Yeah.
It's the problem is that if you put me in a social setting, like if there's other people around me and they come up to me and they're like, "Hey, man, you want to do this?" And my brain wants to say no, but then everybody's looking at me and I'm like, I ain't no bitch, dog.
I got this. I could do
that.
that.
Matter of fact, do it. You can light me on actual physical fire, dog.
Fuck yeah, I'll fly off that stage. Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, with all that being said, I mean, with you getting into a match like this in a place like Harpo's in your own city, I mean, how do you see this match going? And I mean, if you got anything to say to Mancer, I'm sure he'll see it.
I just hope nobody calls the cops, because I don't think this is going to just be contained to the Harpo's building. I think this might, work its way out onto the Detroit city streets. And I'm only 20 minutes away from Harpo, so we could possibly work our way back to my house. Kick his ass, and
that's where the real weapons are at. Take them back to the tool shed.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'd leave him outside, go inside, take a bath, head to bed. I think that sounds like
that's the move. You get to take a shower in your own shower.
But yeah, if any Detroit City police are listening, be Tommy Vendetta fans, arrest him first. Give me a 5-second head start. I'm the fastest kid alive when I want to be. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
It's funny, those blue lights will do that to you, but
dude, hey. It's a calming feeling, but nah, I'm still running.
So there you go. Hardcam's already got the name for the match. East Side Detroit Street Fight.
Go. There
I like it. I like it.
Chairs,
Karam,
no chairs.
No chairs. Okay. Well, Karam, that brings up a question I got for you, bro. So, we all know that come August, we got SummerSlam coming here, but along with SummerSlam, there's going to be a lot of other shit coming here too, which you guys should stay tuned because a little birdie told me that knockouts and 3 counts might be involved with it. But that being said, ICW is coming here. Tommy's been doing his thing over here in the chains and all that stuff. I don't know, bro. What are your thoughts? Could we see you trying to get up in the chains come August?
What, like a death match?
ICW doing something?
Oh, well, if ICW has something for me, if they see me on their card, yeah, I'm more than happy to do something cool with them. But I mean, yeah, do they like? I mean, yeah, why the fuck not?
Fuck you up, Karam, dog.
Hey, hold up.
Fuck you up.
Here we go. Now we're planting the seeds. Joey said the same thing in the comments.
Let me fucking tell you.
Karam versus who? Not me. What the fuck?
Tell you something. Let me fucking tell you something. You look at my lips right now and you listen to me.
Whoa.
I swear. Hold on.
Nice and plump.
Let me take a hit of the CBD before I tell you, dude. I've been using this one. I don't know what brand it is, but they come in the little twisty ball thing, and you take that shit off. Just go.
The ball.
That's so funny. No, but ICW. Yeah, I mean, if ICW wants to have me, I'm more than happy to be there. I'm not much of like a deathmatch guy though, so it's only if I fit. All right.
Hey, I'm just saying it's going to be XI and ICW. I mean, I think Karam.
I don't really work for XI either, though. So.
No, I don't think it's been. I think the last time you were at work and you worked XI was when you tagged with me.
Did we tag? Oh yeah.
Remember that?
And then I did a thing like it was like DBA and Bronner and like,
oh yeah.
That and then and then I did the Evolve stuff which got aligned and then it just never really.
Yeah.
Maybe that could change though. I mean, I would like to be there. There's like a lot of people I'd like to work with there and stuff. Okay. I've never had a singles with Malcolm. I never had it's been a while since me and Vendetta had fought. And then I beat the shit out of him last time, but
dude, I'll fuck you up, bro. I'll fuck you up.
But yeah, so I don't know. Whatever, I'm down to work anywhere.
He said he's down with the get down. Well, Tommy, I know you're going to be involved in some crazy shit with ICW coming here. So how are you feeling about them finally bringing the chains to the D again? And what are your thoughts? What do you got in store, sir?
Well, all I know is I'm going to bring plenty of weapons for self-defense because DBA is going to be there. He's going to be in full force. I know he's got, at one point in time, he has at least 19 knives on him.
World's most dangerous mailman.
Man, he's scary. I'll tell you a quick story about DBA when I wrestled him at Hot Rock. I remember laying on the floor, that old-ass wooden floor, looking up on the canvas, and this man had a knife in his hand. And he was jumping down on me, and I was just like, "Oh God, oh God!"
That's funny.
I was like, "That's not a real knife."
Speaking of
stuck in the ground.
That's funny.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, happy birthday, DBA.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, DBA.
But speaking of ICW and death matches, I'll do one death match, but only with Tommy Vendetta.
Oh shit! Book it. Danny DeManto, you hear that shit? Book it.
Yeah,
Fuck
so
yeah.
that's the only death match I'll do.
SummerSlam weekend in Detroit is gonna be
not my kind
wild,
of
dude.
adrenaline, bro.
I know it's not, but that's why I had to see what
I'll
you
bloody
thought
up that
about
fucking
getting down with the get down. I
Yeah,
mean,
but, like,
with them
my
being in our city.
money is in my body, and then I'm gonna be covering that shit up because I am not getting no fucking scars on my back, motherfucker. I am. That's my money, bro.
Come on, they're not that.
He's going Terry Funk mode. Pull out the Funk You shirt. Call it a day.
Yeah, dude.
I like it.
But then you can't see my jacked, studly body, and then like who's gonna?
Well,
buy
dude, if I looked like you did in a shirt, I'd be all right. So it's all right.
Whatever.
I'm just saying, you're a big jacked up sumbitch. I'm just saying, if I looked like a big jacked up sumbitch, I'd still be okay in a shirt. You know, and speaking of big jacked up dudes, you know, shout out to superstar Billy Graham, dude. They said he's on life support, dude. The man with the power too sweet to be sour, dude. Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, you can get down with it, bro. You wear a shirt. It wouldn't be the first time I seen somebody wear a shirt in a death match. But Tommy,
shoot, I do every time.
See? And that's what I was going to say. So, speaking of death matches, I got to ask you about something that you got going down at Ruthless Pro, dude, because we were talking about this. You got a whole bunch of our past guests all in one big match, bro. It's going to be you and Atticus Kogar and Abdullah Kobayashi and you. So, how the fuck you feeling about this? Because that just sounds like one, like, warpath of a just ass kicking is all I can see happen.
I'm fucking feeling dangerous, brother.
I know Josh's teeth more than my own fucking teeth at this point.
Yeah, dude. Let me tell you something, dog.
Dog, I literally took a drink right when he said that, and then almost made it come out my nose.
What? You know how they had Steiner math, bro? I'm about to give you some Vendetta math, man. Because at first, it would have just been me and Kobayashi, right? But 1 + 1 doesn't equal money. So then you got to throw in Atticus. And now you add in Atticus, you're adding in a whole new layer of danger, right? So 1 + 1 + 1, that doesn't equal money either. That's not money. That's a devil's number. That's 3. We don't want to give Atticus, and we don't want to give him that.
You lost
me. So now you've got to add a whole new person. But now you're adding Matt Tremont. Matt Tremont's a legend, dog. So is Kobayashi. So now you basically got to add all that up, and you got to factor in that those are basically 2 human beings because of their legacy status. So now, at this point, you're looking at 6. And 6 is also a devil's number. But 6 minus 3 gets you 3 plus 1. That's 4, dog.
We're back at 4, baby.
Fucking fatal 4-way, dog. Let's go.
What?
Vendetta math.
You know,
I don't understand it, but
you know what's? I'm gonna tell you what's funny, man. I got like one of the first times like Tommy Vendetta smoked was with me. I turned him into a monster.
Dude, that was 100% the first real time I ever got high.
Yeah, it was with me. Yeah, and I turned him into a
factual.
Yeah,
we
great.
sat and watched CM Punk and John Cena. R.I.P. CM Punk, dog.
The old late bloomer.
I'll never work with him. He won't hear that.
Bad.
His phone starts blowing up as we speak. The phone's ringing.
No, but you know what? To be like for real for a second, it's like me and Josh always talked about like because we like essentially broke in about the same time.
Yeah,
and then we would always talk about how, dude, we're gonna be in like a big promotion together one day, you know. And we always thought it was like a different promotion, but it was the one that's like the biggest in, you know, right now, the biggest indie promotion. I'd say what, worldwide or the East country, the States? Like, what would you say?
I'd say worldwide.
They're one of the top ones in the States for sure.
Yeah, and then so it's just kind of cool because we said that like 4 years ago, you know, like breaking in. I was at like a particular show where the Young Bucks were at, like they made like a surprise, and I remember I was like, dude, we're gonna like do something really cool like this one day, you know, and we are, and I think that's really cool, and that's why I wanted us to be together on the podcast because it's
a very cool full circle moment. Like,
yeah,
we had a talk the other day, and it was just like, it was kind of that like Paul Rudd meme where it was just like, man, look at us. Who would have thought?
Yeah, that's funny.
Not me. Like,
yeah, it's fun. It's cool.
We came in at the same time. We took totally different like avenues back to the same point. And it's a legitimately cool fucking moment, you know?
And it goes back to, you know, showcasing your strengths. Use your strengths. You're going to end up at the places that you're going to get to. So stick with your gut, you know, to all those young guys, and, you know, take the route that you think's the best for you, not what someone thinks is best for you. You know, I'm sure there were things that that Tommy Vendetta did that I disagreed with, and I'm sure some of the stuff I did he disagreed with, but we took our own paths and we did it, and now we respect that. You know, we just follow our gut. So if any young worker is watching, you know, follow that gut feeling, because it's going to get you where you need to go. You got to be genuine and whole, all that stuff. So
yeah, and to piggyback that, because I kind of shit on all these younger generation earlier, so let me fucking build these motherfuckers back up like a fucking hardy ass vet does. But no, so like my whole advice to the younger generation to piggyback off of that is, yeah, you always should follow your gut. You should follow where you should go where you are wanted, not where you you should go where you want to go, not where you're wanted. Going where you're wanted breeds complacency. You start to fall into a rut, and Karam and I have both fallen victim to that, where you sit around and you go, man, why am I doing this stuff?
Yeah,
like I'm in the same spot that I was 6 months ago. And then you get that opportunity, and my opportunity was ICW, and I got the call, and I sat at home, and I was like, man, do I do it? Like, I'd have to drive myself there. No, fuck it, dude. It's Indiana. I'm going to go. And I did it. I just took a gut instinct, and it fucking took me to the moon so far. And, like, I would say for Karam, and I don't want to speak for him, but for me, what I saw was, like, everywhere he went, he got the opportunity because of the look, and then he kept the opportunity because he kept working his ass off.
Yeah.
He didn't just, and that's what a lot of these younger guys don't do, is you get these opportunities and then you get complacent, you get content, and you don't continue to put that champion effort in, and then you start to kind of just fall back off. And then you're wondering, well, why am I stuck in the same place? Why do all my matches go the same way? Blah, blah, blah. And it's because you haven't done anything. You haven't gone anywhere. You've wrestled the same 5 guys 15 times. And like Karam and I, like I've said, we both fell victim to that, where there was a point in time where like 2020, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm like the guy in Michigan. Like, and then 2021, I got the call for ICW, and then it just kind of snowballed into me trickling out of the state. And Karam's came, I would say, more in like the 2019 to 2020 was when he started to trickle out of the state.
Yeah.
And it's 2 totally different paths. You follow your gut. You go where you want to chase. So if you want to chase just being the top guy locally, go be the top guy locally. I'm not going to tell you anything about that. That's your business. Mm-hmm. But if you want to try and get something out of this, because wrestling is not giving us anything. It doesn't owe us anything. We're putting everything into this just hoping that the wrestling gods go, all right, brother, here you go. And give you just this fucking awesome dream to live out. And people lose sight of that because they're just like, oh, well, I just want to be famous. I want to be famous. And it's like, I don't give a fuck about being famous. If I wanted to be famous, I'd be an actor. Like, you know how many people probably walk down the street and see Seth Rollins and just think that's a dude? Like, there's a lot of people who probably walk around the world and think that. But, like, me, I'd see him and I go, holy fuck, that's Seth Rollins.
He's in Marvel now, so that's going to change in a minute.
Yeah, so that'll change. But, like, I don't know, like, the way that I always look at it is, like, if you want to be famous, you're in the wrong profession trying to be a professional wrestler. Professional wrestlers give you avenues to become famous, sure. But, like, if this is a business of entertaining, you have to, like, your overall goal is entertainment. Whether people want to admit that or not, like, it's a wrestling and shit like that, but like the entertainment aspect is what's keeping the business thriving and in mainstream eyes. So if you're not entertaining, if you can't keep people entertained, no one's gonna give a fuck. So that's like that. Like to me, that's why I said Karam's match at Big Gay Brunch was like one of my favorite, was because it showed this totally different side of him, and it brought out this new form of entertainment that he hadn't brought in. Fucking flex on him, bro. Flex on him. Let him know.
I'll be there one day. Almost.
Let him know, dog. Let him know.
No, man. Let him know.
Corey, you're only getting your arms that big as if you get a balloon pump.
Dog, yeah. I would need to be like that. I'd need to be like that
dog.
Russian guy that just like injects saline in his arms.
You should. And then you could be like security.
Wait,
somewhere.
you said what was that? Saline?
He said, well, we got a couple questions before I close this thing out. You know, Joey said, got one for Karam, bro. He said he wants to know, when are we going to get to see Jake Something, Xavier Walker, Rohit Raju, and Ren Jones to form a faction with you, bro?
That's an expensive team, brother. I don't know. Whenever somebody wants to book that, that's like, I look, if you're trying to book that much talent, if you're trying to book that much talent in one match, I think you're just kind of wasting your money. That's a lot of talent you could spread out into a card and stuff like that. So, if you want to do that, whoever wants to do that, sure. But I'd much rather see that talent just scattered across and showcase what we do. Sometimes we do trios matches with me, Rohit, and Xavier, and those are fun, but those are like far in between. I tag a lot with Rohit, tagged a lot with X, so if someone wants to add the other two, I have no opinion on it, so it's fun, sure, that'd be a good time, but whatever.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I guess like a fan's perspective, they don't think about like how you were saying with the money behind the scenes deal of it. Like, that would be idealistic to get every.
That was like the asshole like statement of it, but like really,
no, but that's true though. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're gonna spend that much money on that much talent, spread it out. Like otherwise you're just kind of screwing yourself.
All right, I got one for Tommy as well. I kind of want to know this one as well because a little birdie told me that you might see Matt Tremont on a screen near you soon. But that be said, how was the moment with Matt Tremont with the crowd chanting for like 10 minutes? Matt Tremont and that entrance music, he's got pretty badass entrance, but you two scrapping is pretty badass.
Dog, let me tell you something. I've heard people like you hear like in documentaries when people talk about the Undertaker, how like when they're sitting in the ring they get the chills and shit like that. Like it feels like it's a different feel. Everybody before the match was like enjoy the moment, and I was like, the fuck, what are they talking about? Like, I'm gonna enjoy it. Like I'm wrestling a fucking legend, but what are they talking about? And then when we didn't really talk that much about like what we were gonna do. We kind of like talked a little bit, just like basic overall ideas. And he goes, so we'll have to give the crowd a minute. And and I was just like, okay. And then I get out there, they pop pretty hard for me. The lights cut and his music hits, and that fucking building was shaking, bro. That's not an exaggeration. I could feel the ring just vibrating underneath me. And you literally, like, I think they have a camera angle of me, like, sitting on my knees, and I look over at Larry Legend, and I looked at him, and I was like, holy fuck, dude. Like, what the hell? And then he comes out and does his whole fucking entrance. And I was just blown the fuck away. And then everything in my brain was like, all right, we gotta get going. Now it's just like, you can't, like, you gotta ride this wave. And I think when I mapped it all out, I think it was like 3.5 minutes of just us circling, going to tie up, the crowd coming back up, like, and it was like, that to me was like my Hulk and Rock moment type shit. And I mean, like, not to mark out on myself, but like, that was a really fucking cool moment. Like, I love wrestling, Matt. Like, that was one of my favorite matches. Not only like death match, it was like one of my favorite matches. Period. It was an amazing like atmosphere. The feel that went into it, like commentary was great on it. I'm really looking forward to Chicago with all four of us out there. It's gonna be a fucking fun time.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I was already telling J-Bone, dude, like we're going to be in Chicago to watch our guy Bobby Nash kick some ass in Chicago for Bellator. I might have to be in Chicago to watch this Fatal 4-Way. Chris Colberg, I might have to come see y'all in Chicago.
Dude, it's going to be that whole fucking show, that whole weekend's going to be great.
Like I said, I'm looking, yes, dude, in Chicago. I feel like we need to make a road trip. Corey, bring your fucking ass too. And
possibly. You know how it's hard, man, with the old lady, 2 kids, man. That takes some convincing, man.
I feel that.
I'm just saying, it sounds like a good time to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to go down this weekend at Harpo's. I am looking forward to seeing these two gentlemen step back inside a GCW ring. I will give both of you guys. Go ahead. What do you got, J-Bone?
Wait, didn't you say earlier, Karam, you don't have a match for this weekend yet, right?
Not yet.
No. Is there anybody that you would want to have a match with this Saturday?
That whole roster is pretty sweet, man.
That's what I was looking for. I was looking for that.
Yeah, throw me in there match.
You said that the thumbnail looks like a triple threat poster. Brett Lauderdale, I can book your show too.
You got to get closer to promote your lip balm again.
Yeah, lip balm sponsorship. No, but honestly, I'm down with anything, to be honest.
Karam versus Pero.
That would be fun. Yeah, that'd be fun. That's a good one.
Yeah, that would be. It's a couple of big ass dudes really throwing down, dude.
Yeah, no, that'll be a good time. Yeah, I would love to do that. Actually,
speaking of Effie's Big Gay Brunch, that's the last time I saw Pero live was when I was there with Uncle Chase.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's fine and dandy. I'll beat the shit out of Tommy Vendetta. What?
Man,
shots fired. Well, Tommy, I guess that leaves that to you. If you've got any last words for Ole Mancer or anybody who might be new to old Tommy Vendetta, since it's going to be on Fight Plus too, man. So you got a whole bunch of new eyes checking this out. What do you got in store come this Saturday?
Well, if it's on Fight Plus, I got to show off my UFC 4 skills, dog, because I've been fucking knocking them combos with this front kick. Let me tell you, dog. I put motherfuckers to sleep. Freddie Edgar died in this fucking octagon the other day.
Freddie Edgar.
He was fucking deceased. That shit clipped his
That's
fucking
Frankie's
nose.
Distant cousin.
Yeah. Nah, dude, straight on my life. That shit hit his in the nose like this, and that man went and just was a dead body in there.
So that's what you're gonna do to Mancer?
Yeah, dude, front kick right to the fucking left, dog. Right there, dude. Fucking big toe.
Oh.
No light beers for you, huh? No light beers.
Man, yo, call me fucking Mystic Matt because I predict these things.
Hell yeah.
So you're predicting a front kick is going to be how this ends. Wow, that will be a first. Tommy Vendetta wins a death match by front kick. The man's warned.
I hope he at least attempts it now at this point. You watch him real close. I hope there's at least a front kick attempt. So keep that in mind when you're out there, right? And then turn around, give us a shout out when you do it.
If it were Masvidal style, you got to run across with the knee. You saw that in our intro. Come on, man. So if you are not paying attention here, you might see some crazy shit. Tommy thinks he's Anderson Silva. Make sure you get them tickets on Eventbrite and all that good stuff. The crane kick from Karate Kid. We could see a question mark kick. We could see a drop kick, or you could see, like I try to tell people, a kick to the dick. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And until next time, And in the in-between time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Peace.